848 Lindbergh?
Yeah, and it's L-I, just like in Charles Lindbergh.
Lindbergh, okay.
Yeah, with the G-H on the end.
All right. All right, so here's what we're doing.
He's gone, I can't tell him now.
So this is coming out, and we're just gonna, if you got some sod, put it there. If not, just grass seed.
Yeah.
This all is coming out here, and we're gonna build a gray cabin stone retaining wall. And we're gonna wrap, so here's the thing though, there's a stake in the ground, and they had some property line problems, so we want to stay on their side of the property, so go ahead and identify that, and that's going to come into play with what we're doing over here. But anyway, I want to wrap the retaining wall around a little more. I mean, it can even go all the way into here. Just make sure it stays right there, so you know, just like right in front of that property line. And then we're going to curve it around a little, have it go in, and then go over there. And then what I did was a Japanese maple on the corner, and I did 3 Mr. Bowling balls in the back, and then up front I did 2 Summer Crush hydrangeas. This will be a bunny grass here, and this is all black rubber mulch. And basically there's all kinds of work here. So and it's going to culminate, I'll go around the side because this is going to be edging. The spireas are coming out. There's no plants going in here. They want all the weeds taken out. And if it looks like there needs to patch up the weed block, you know, go ahead, especially as you rip these bushes out, and push all this rock back into the beds so that way you can be on the property line. And this is all going to be bronze edging and touched up with river rock, and get all these weeds out up front. And if you got sod, patch up the sod up front. If not, do seed and straw up front. But try to get it off the property line, because you can look and see it's spilling over. So we want our edging to go right on the property line, or just inside the property line. Okay, now some stuff in the back. Okay, so more bronze edging. I'm pretty sure you're going to want to start it from the concrete, because I don't think you want to start it from here. There'd be a weird strip of grass in here. I mean, you could start it from right here, but I don't think, you know, that's going to work. Anyway, we're doing bronze edge here, and it's gonna encompass to here, and all this is going to be black rubber mulch. You got the nice retainer back here, and then it's going to start over here too, and we're going to do bronze edge around all the way to around the arborvitaes, and that's all going to be black rubber mulch. And the boulders we're going to use elsewhere, I'll show you. But in this corner, you're going to be building, I have about 40 square feet, so you're going to be building Oberfield's pavers, and you can build them within the retainer here, so that way you don't have to take them out. And basically, to get 40 square feet-ish, you want to come out to about, because it's going to be, you know, I don't know if you want to round it or cut it straight across, but it's going to be pavers in this corner. It's going to be Storm Lexington, and you just do the normal running bond pattern. And you're basically going to do it about 8.5 feet out from the corner by 8.5 feet out from the corner with a rounded deal. I don't know about rounded, but that looks like what they like is rounded, so you're probably going to round that. And it's not symmetrical right now. And they said they might want the sedum transplanted, so ask about that. And get all the Rosa Sharon out. It's going to be tough, but, you know, get it out. And that's going to be the Storm pavers. And I'll get a chocolate soldier course for you. If they have them, I'll write it in the notes. Actually, yeah, we'll see. Now here we're going to be doing the same bronze edge like I already said, and black rubber mulch. And I don't know if you want to leave this space open, or if you want to run the edging right into it. That's really up to you. If you do that, it'll be more black rubber mulch. I forgot to talk about a space up here. This up here, he's going to clear out the branches, and if he doesn't, you just clear out the branches. And then all they want is edging around the tree a little wider, probably as wide out as the branches are, with black rubber mulch in here. It's just a bronze edge, black rubber mulch, that's it. with the stuff taken out. All right, now we're gonna take these boulders here and we're going to use them to build. The way they want this is they want it trenched out, and normally like you would have just put the bronze edging, but they're just going to do the boulder wall. And they want to use the same boulders they have here because they're sentimental. And go ahead and trench it deep, 2-3 inches, and set the bigger boulders down on the bottom. And then if you got smaller boulders that'll look nice stacked on top, you can do like a second course. I don't want it real overbearing and tall though, because you're not going to be able to get the mulch in there looking good. But then black rubber mulch in here too. So there's that. And if you got to remove these tiger lilies, they probably don't care. So black rubber mulch. And here's what we're doing. This is sort of hard to explain, but I'm going to explain it anyway. I got 6 feet out and 8 feet wide. We're doing storm pavers flat to the concrete, and this hill is here. So in order to, and they're putting this fire pit in there. So in order to just build the pavers flat, and then on the outside of the pavers, probably, well, I don't know where you were going to put it. I think, so you're going to build a square 4x8 pavers, and then about 2 feet in, and then along this whole line, and then 2 feet in this like C shape, you're going to retain this hill with Eddington Oberfields and bullnose coping. Double bullnose. I'm going to try to get double bullnose storm, but if not, it'll be the chocolate coping. So the pavers are going to go inside, and they're going to line up with this, and they're going to come down. And this is 6 feet out. So once you get to 4 feet, on the other side, you're going to start Eddington wall. 2 feet this way, 6 feet this way, 2 feet this way. And it's going to retain what's around this. So it doesn't need to be way up high. It just needs to be high enough to where you've got the bullnose coping and a little bit of the block showing at the top. So however much that is. It should only be probably, I mean, if you're starting it here, by the time it gets over here, it might be a couple blocks there, but probably only one really. Because over here, they probably only want a cap, which is 2.5 inches roughly, and maybe 2 inches of block, so maybe 4 inches of height here. Maybe even only 3 inches of height. So if that don't make sense, just give me a call. And then over here, pretty simple. Get rid of this plastic edge. Take bronze edge, and we're going to wrap it into the house right at that vent or so. We're going to move the Asiatic lily over, so it might have to go a little farther than the vent. And then we're going to put river rock in this area to match that river rock right there. And this edging that for this bed, they want it to start right here. And if you can't get it under the fence, you can run it into the fence and then restart it right. Or wait, what will we do? Well, I'm not sure what you're going to do here, but you probably, because of the property line issues, you're probably going to want to run it, to the post and stop it, and then try to get all this river rock on this side, and then either run a piece of edging from post to post, or just run a natural edge so it contains these rocks. I know that's going to suck, but that's what we got to do. Yep, that's everything.